CImTec is the Center for Imaging Technology Commercialization, and our mission is to be the driving force for medical imaging in the Canadian marketplace. When we look at the why for CImTec, Canada has got some wonderful, wonderful technology. And yet, despite the many investments that have been made in this technology, we represent less than 1% of the worldwide sales of medical imaging technology. And so what we're doing at CImTec is helping to enable, commercialize, and to create economic benefit and jobs from this investments in technology. We do this through several ways. One is through design. And what you will see here at CImTec is we have software engineers that design products for customers. Most of our customers are small and medium companies that are looking to enter the market with unique technologies. We also help validate technologies. Does the technology do what people think it will do? And how does it work in a clinical setting? And so we will introduce companies to clinicians and try it in that setting. And finally, commercialization, helping with business plans, protecting IP, intellectual property, and helping basically to make this technology competitive in the marketplace.
The technology team in London in CImTec is focusing on medical imaging innovation and software and instrumentation. For example, we're developing a focal ablation of liver cancer using robotic devices. We already have developed a prototype and already using it in some clinical testing at LHSC. And we're also developing 3D visualization software allowing us to look at digital pathology images in 3 dimensions. This is a special development allowing us to manipulate maybe half a terabyte image interactively. Very unique development. We are developing various tools for image segmentation, which means identifying, for example, tumors in the prostate or liver or lung in 3 dimensions, allowing physicians to be able to monitor cancer as it's being treated to see if the tumor is shrinking, for example. Other technology that we're developing is again around robotic devices, allowing us to insert a robotic device in the bore of a CT scanner or an MR scanner to be able to guide interventional procedures right in the bore of a scanner for very high accuracy and precision.
The technology that we work on is very important to the customers globally, but also the Canadian population. And why is this important? We work on diagnostics. And so in other words, finding out what diseases people have, what issues people have, and so it's very, very important. And then using that technology with advanced imaging techniques to pinpoint issues and then to guide therapeutics to treat those issues.
The system we have here is a system developed for prostate brachytherapy. For people who aren't familiar with what brachytherapy is, it's basically the implanting of small radioactive pellets into the prostate as part of a treatment plan for cancer. And so the way it's currently done right now is it's done manually by a doctor using what's called a template. So it's basically a piece of plastic with little holes in it, and they have to manually choose which hole to feed the needle through and then place the pellet. And the problem is it's not very accurate. So the pellets aren't necessarily ending up where the radiation plan called for them to be. So to address that concern was this system here, which was developed to actually implant the beads into the prostate. So right here what we have, it's a mock transrectal ultrasound probe. So the way that works is back here you have a motor. And what the motor does is it rotates the probe, which allows you to create a full 3D image of the prostate. So it allows you to identify where your targets are and where you want your pellets to end up. And then as part of that, you have 2 what are called spherical linkages here. And what's really cool about these is they have rotational axes all intersect at a point external from where the system is. So everything rotates about that point in front here and here. And so what you can do with the system is you can use this front set here to adjust where the needle actually contacts the surface of the skin and then lock it down. And then once it's actually locked down, the needle will stay fixed at that point here on the skin, and then it'll rotate back here, allow you to choose the angulation of the needle. But since this point is fixed and doesn't move, it won't actually move against the surface of the skin. It'll just change its angle.
Well, CImTec is a relatively new organization. We're very, very excited. We have a huge hopper of opportunities that we're working with many small and medium companies, and we're very, very confident that we'll help them to advance those applications, to create products, to penetrate the market, and to help people with those technologies. And so we're very optimistic about the direction and the path we're on at CImTec.